Greetings. Today is the 8th of June 2017. Tesla, in the form of Elon Musk, did an earnings announcement yesterday, along with some interesting comments regarding updates on the Tesla Semi and the Model 3 and its production. Bonjour, wie geht's verstehst noch immer aus zwei Beinen? Zdravstvuyte, ni hao ma, guten Tag. Greetings, this is Greg from Tesla Fan Insight, and today is a fairly rapid installment to cover and review Elon Musk's comments on both the Tesla Semi as well as the Model 3's development and initiation. So the first part of the discussion focuses on the fact that Elon pointed out that the Semi is currently in a test mode, as we described on my other videos, with clients. He also explained that there was a situation going on where the clients are designing the vehicles to their taste, so the likelihood of it being a good fit is really strong. The translation for this, based on what Mercedes and their Fuso division is doing, is that there are certain firms that are willing to have fewer batteries so they can carry more cargo shorter distances, or more batteries so they can go longer distance, but they may give up some cargo in the process. So what's nice about dealing with clients who have fleets is the route that those trucks go on are limited, so you can tailor the routes to the vehicle you might be working with to deliver those items. The second part of his comments on Semi was the fact that at current state, he has unlimited demand. So those customers that are in a test mode right now are willing to buy as many trucks as Tesla is willing to produce. And Elon explained that based on battery constraints, he won't be able to meet those demands until sometime in next year, beginning of the following year, because of the battery commitments that go into the vehicles that are pre-built. This brings us over to what's going on with the Model 3. It's on time to be delivered, and he did make a couple of comments regarding the fact that there are only two choices you're going to have, and that is that you'll have a choice of width of tire as well as color of car, and that's about it. Now, I thought this was an interesting comment because it turns out that if you choose a car that's black, you lose between 5 and 10% of your battery life in the air conditioning it takes to cool that black car. So even though it doesn't seem like a lot of choice, I believe at least in the middle of the color range towards white is in your best interest if you're not going to be spending a lot of time losing battery in the form of the car trying to cool itself down. Another consideration when it comes to tires is certainly the width. There are a limited number of tire widths. I believe that there's a decision to be made here because you want an extra wide tire if you're focused on performance. The narrower tire is, in terms of inches, the 19 inches, the narrowest they offer, is your best choice if you want a comfortable ride. You may give up a little performance because of the amount of tread on the ground, but you also gain the narrow tire. There's less surface area on the road, so you're likely to get more distance out of your vehicle before having to recharge. So the final note to make is that if you want to accentuate this, once you get outside of the Tesla environs, you can actually choose a tire that's 1 inch wider or narrower than is assigned to your rim. So if you want to accentuate the benefits of any of these, you can use this as something to exploit. The one other tire consideration that he did not discuss that isn't offered by Tesla but that is available is whether or not to do run flats. So if you're in a situation that's predominantly driving in urban areas where it's easy to get support from a tow truck, I don't think you need the run flats. But I read on one of the Tesla sites that there was there was an owner that's in the New York area that's had 4 flats over the last year and a half and considers the run flats to be essential. In one of my earlier videos, you'll see that I recommend not going for the run flats because it's extremely noisy. They can't be repaired like other tires, and they weigh more, so they'll affect your range with the vehicle as well. I believe, as I said, that the Model 3 will be on time and the numbers will ramp as there's battery capacity that's available from the new facility to provide batteries for the 3, because the current batteries are pretty much spoken for by the Model X and the Model S production. And so more Gigafactory production is necessary before we see higher volumes of production available, as well as battery products available for trucks. I leave you today with one last question, and that is that in the whole truck space, most of the production at this point is for test quantities of vehicles. I'd be intrigued to find out if there are any folks that are specifically truck focused, because we might have a method for getting you a truck product by the end of the year if that's a strong area of interest. Thank you once again for taking time out to watch and listen. This is Greg for Tesla Fan Insight. Please like and subscribe. All suggestions would be appreciated as well. We're also on the Patreon space, and we'll leave information at the bottom if you'd like to support. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir. Tschüss. Max gut. Lahitrot. Hoda Hafez. And enough respect. Have a good day. I'm going to again take you out with a viewing of the Anacostia River in Washington, D.C.